Can't look, you really like grocery shopping.
Okay, fun fact, never been.
They really wanted to know what it was. Why not read a room?
Yeah, I was like,
Clearly didn't want to say.
yeah, not trying to like.
One of everything. You know, like some days.
Attention! The Line 2 train, northbound to Bayview, is arriving. Please move away from the platform edge. Attention! Le train de la ligne 2, en direction nord vers Bayview, entre dans la station. Veuillez vous arrêter.
South Keys Station, connection to Line 4, Airport. Station South Keys, correspondante vers la ligne 4, aéroport.
Attention! The Line 4 train to airport is arriving at the Line 4 boarding zone on platform. Attention, le train de la... de la ligne 4 sur le quai 1. Veuillez vous éloigner du banc du quai. En direction nord vers Bayview, entre dans la station. Veuillez vous éloigner du bord du quai.
Northbound to Bayview. Direction nord, Bayview. Next station, Greenboro. Prochaine station, Greenboro.
Line 2 train, northbound to Bayview, is arriving. Please move away from the platform edge. Attention.
Thank you.